that means I'm enjoying it, I'm relaxed, and it was just wonderful. The opening number, I thought all of you had great authority. It's a word that I haven't said a whole lot, like, you know, at the festivals, but you had great authority. You really took the stage, and I knew exactly where to look, and it was really wonderful. Donkey and Shrek, the two of you had, where's my donkey? There she is. You guys had really great chemistry, you know, as the buddies that we have throughout the piece. So I really enjoyed that. Farquaad and Gingy, really good storytelling during all of that exposition. You know, it's hard because you are such a character in this to get all of the information that we need from the two of you. There's Gingy, there's you. To get all of that information with such broad characters says a lot about you and your storytelling. I knew exactly what was going on, and that was really great out of the two of you. Cash, you had like a completely, is it Cash?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cast list. Everybody's, oh, okay. You know, the time that I was in Lanai, and you know. You had such a different take on Shrek than I've ever seen. I've seen Shrek a couple of 100 times. And your take on it was so unique. And I think that's so brave and strong for everybody in the room. Go out there and find Cash's version of Shrek. That's exactly what this show is all about, is being yourself, finding yourself and embracing it. And you were just like this 2019, actually it was almost like 2022 version of Shrek, and I really, no, that's a compliment. It was really nuanced and great. And throughout the piece, I watched you, like, you just started giggling. Not giggling, but you were like smiling during the weirdest number in the world, which is, I think I got you beat. You started enjoying it, and I watched it and I went, okay, he's really thinking through this. So they're really nice, kudos to all the two of you on that. Also, one thing before I pass you off is that the ensemble, right after, I think it's before Turn Up the Heat, all of you have been upstage for quite some time, right? Facing upstage. All of you turned around in that little add-on as you turned around and just gave me a face, right? That seems like the smallest little compliment to give, but when you've been facing upstage for an entire number, it's very easy to start thinking about lunch and start thinking about, oh my gosh, there's a dance party tonight. But instead I saw that each of you were thinking about what was going on and what your next job was. And that was another 2.5 minutes of thinking. And when you turned around, you were engaged in the piece. So kudos to you, that's really amazing. Two things that I'm gonna say. Watch your diction, always watch your diction, and also you've got to remember, no matter what, if you're on stage and you're supposed to sing and dance at the same time, you have to do both, right? That's the hard part about musical theaters. We're gonna ask you to sing, dance, act, smile, and then you're like, I've gotta go to the bathroom. No. So there's a lot you have to do at the one time, but those are such picky things. Congratulations, you guys.
Those are great notes. I totally agree with all of them. I was smiling and really just enjoying all the beautiful characters that you got. Each one of you are just individually so fun to watch. And I knew who you were, and I just really, really enjoyed it. I'm going to give a specific shout out to the captain of the guards, who, you were scary. You were amazing. Right at the top, like I've never been so entranced with the captain of the guards. I'm like, wow, that's a great role. That's suddenly a great role. It was great. Freak Flag was your best number. It's such a great song, and I really felt that was a moment where, as a vocal ensemble, you came together in your strength, the unity of all your individual voices. I mean, it's really the story of this play, and that you did it right there during that song. So I thought that sounded fantastic. Watch out, because in Duloc you were a little bit ahead of the track. I don't know if you heard that, because you're all singing together so strong and so powerful. And of course you're excited, so you were just a little bit ahead of the track. So always try and keep an ear on the music if you can. And again, it's hard because this is a whole new room and you're not used to it. But that's one thing that you could do even better. But overall, beautiful work, great ensemble singing, and I so enjoyed everyone's individual characters and voices.
I don't know Shrek as well, so this is such a treat for me to really hear the story almost for the first time, and you guys really captured me and let me know the story. story right away. You took me on this journey through your characterizations, through your initial storytelling at the beginning. It was really fantastic. So well done. That's a big feat when someone doesn't know the show very well. I could see exactly what it was and really know everything you were doing. Really well done. Make sure that you guys are such great singers, and when you're singing and dancing, I feel like the energy is so alive. That same energy, make sure it's when we're doing our acting scenes, because you're all such fantastic actors and have great characters, Donkey and Shrek in your first scenes, but make sure, particularly for an audience that doesn't know it as well as maybe everyone else does, like myself, speak slowly and enunciate a lot of diction. So pretend, every time you do a show, I feel like you have to pretend you're doing the show. Someone in the audience has never seen a show before, and so you really have to educate them and really tell the same way that you do in your singing and dancing, where you're so clear, and you're acting in the same way. I just want to talk about one thing. In Freak Flag, we're going to stand up and do that for a second. So that's such a great number. It's so fun. What does that mean? What does that lyric mean? Yeah, go ahead.
That means Freak Flag. Just be yourself and not someone who needs you.
Be yourself. Yeah, great. Yes.
Never raise your energy up.
Yeah, agreed.
On the part where it says raise it high, yeah, I think that means raise your energy up high.
Good. Yes. So these lyrics are telling us what that song means. It means be yourself. Don't worry about anyone else. Raise your energy up. It's this joyful, it's the end of this show. It's really that moment of the show that really comes together, I think. So I just want to do that, and I want to infuse think about what you're saying in that moment. We know all the dance steps, yeah? But now I want to think about what we're saying, and I wanted to see that explosive joy. That explosive, you're saying, be yourself. Do what you want to do. Be anything you can be. All that joy, all that energy up. So do we know where we are in the beginning of that song? Can we get in our places? Good. Can we just start the beginning of the song and just try it? And I just want to see what you're saying, what those lyrics meant. So this is about really encouraging someone to be themselves and all that energy and that joy. And let's just infuse that with it right at the beginning. Do you know where I am? Yeah? Here we go.
We spend our whole lives wishing we weren't so freaking strange. They made us feel that way, but it's they who need to change. What do you think that is? That's my Wolfie. Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise your way up high. Let your freak flag fly.
Okay, that's all we need to do that. Great, good. Can we do it one more time? Same thing, and keep that energy even higher. That was such a bump up. I don't know if you could feel. I could feel that. That bump up. So let's go even further. One more time from the same spot. You're doing great, getting us started. Yes, good job. Here we go.
We spend our whole lives wishing we weren't so freaking strange. They made us feel that way, but it's they who need to change. What do you think that is? That's right, Wolfie. Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Make it way up high. Let your freak flag fly.
Fantastic. Really good. Fantastic. Great job, you guys. Really well done, top to bottom. Really good. Congratulations.